Oh my gosh, you didn't hear a word I said. That's crazy. Oh my gosh. Oh, bump that. Here, hold up a second. Hold on. What's up, everybody? It's Invisyble here, hoping who's inside of me shines through. And today, we are continuing Ace Attorney Investigations collection. Woohoo! Absolutely terrible. Oh my goodness gracious. No. That's not gonna work for me. I can't believe you didn't hear any of that. Alright, so context. This is technically it's a visual novel, but it's way more interactive. I guess I don't necessarily count as a visual novel, but a lot of people do. And I think technically the category is visual novel, but still. So this is a murder mystery game. If you've never seen this game before, highly recommend it. You should totally type in Ace Attorney and then look at like Phoenix Wright, because that's the first game in the series. This is technically a spin-off game. Featuring Miles Edwards. Woohoo, we love him. That's the guy in the picture right there. Okay, let's see. So, we also don't have too much like lag between our actual and like our real stuff. So this is great. So, we're going to jump into it. We're going to continue and we're going to see how far we get. If we finish this episode or if we finish this case, Turnabout, Ablaze, that's the name of this one, Turnabout Ablaze, then we will be in a completely new game. I would show you that, but let's see. It's been a minute. We will be moving on to Ace Attorney Investigations 2 Prosecutor's Gambit, which I know absolutely nothing about. Super excited for us to get there. But we shall see. First, the truth behind the fire. The last thing I remember is proving that the ensue might not have been there. What the heck am I doing here? Deduce? Yes. The thingy that the mask gave me. Which, for some odd reason, I actually remembered. Eureka! Don't even know how I remember that. Oh yeah! I make no promises to read all of these words. It's going to be a lot of words, and sometimes the game just might get super awesome and I may just forget to like read. Alright? That's okay though. We can still have fun. We can still do this. Alright? So don't freak out just because, I stopped reading. It's okay. Alright. The shape of this notepad matches the shape of this note we found. Also, to make characters, no voice acting. Hey, right. What is it? It looks like something straight out of Monument Valley. Ah, yes. That notepad is a souvenir from somewhere in your country. We've been collecting them for the purpose of studying them, you see. What? Yes, I do. You do seem to be quite passionate about it. Oh, would you like to see my souvenir collection? I'd love to show it to you, if it's those coupons, bro. You sure they haven't been burnt to a crisp by the fires? Ambassador Polito, I wonder if you might recognize the handwriting on this note. This looks like Manny's handwriting. I see. In that case... Ooh, did you figure something out? This note was found in Ablaze. Oh, context. If you don't know what's going on so far, go back and watch all of the other videos, like, most recently. As of this date. December 5th, 2025. Ooh, made it to December of 2025. Amazing! I think I'll probably have this in a playlist, probably really soon. If not, by the time you're watching it, it should be in a playlist. And it's gonna say Ace Attorney Investigations Collection Game 1. Or it's gonna say something else. Either way, you're gonna see that guy on the cover, most likely. You might see that child as well. I love that child. Anyway. Specifically, it was found being firmly grasped by the murdered Mask 2. Mask 2, then this note. Yes, it was a request from Mr. Cochin for the Mask 2 to steal the Primdex statue. What? Manny! Tried to steal the Primdex statue? We would know for sure if we could run a handwriting analysis. Ambassador, do you have any documents that were handwritten by Mr. Cochin? Yes, I can gather a few and give them to you. I have to ask Detective Gumshoe later to run the analysis. I can't believe that Manny would even think of doing something like this. Yeah, you do not know your ambassador at all. Do you have any idea as to why he would have requested the theft of the statue? There is one possibility, but mind you, it's just my personal speculation. Anything you could tell me would be of great help, Ambassador. I gotta walk right back over to you. Was there anything else about... Okay, I'm about to say, was there anything else about the desk I need to fix out? Okay, let's go. Talk. also at various points, specifically during like the battles, because there will be battles during this. I always ask for your input, but as of right now, we're just reading. I believe that you said you might have an idea as to why Mr. Coach hired him as too. Actually, I fear it may be my fault. Let me autoplay. Cool. As I was telling you earlier, we were to determine which statue was the real one as a part of today's event. But because of the Ensue and the fire here, that got canceled, didn't it? I'm actually relieved the rest of the event has been canceled. You see, Babel's statue, well, it's just a replica. And did Mr. Coach know that about Babel's primitive statue? Of course he knew. That's why he was the only person I could consult with. We'd have to do something once our statue was revealed as a replica. As to be expected, I was very nervous today, as this would impact our country's authority. Yes, I understand. Well, when I told Manny my concerns, he said, "Let me handle it. It'll be alright. I'll find a way to make sure you're the ambassador of the reunited Codopia." At the time, I thought he was just trying to cheer me up. But when I saw that note, I realized he was serious. Hold it! Mr. Coach conducted a lot of business behind your back. I assume he did all that to ensure that you are the next Codopian ambassador. I feel like you can hear this. I'm just going to turn this down. I can totally still hear it, but now I wonder if that's just from my headphones. Oh, only time will tell. So if you're hearing this game twice, I apologize. But isn't it wonderful to hear? Let's see. Okay, there we go. Yeah. So you were hearing it twice. Alright, bet. I don't play. But why was he trying so hard, I wonder? He was so much better at getting things done than I ever was, or will be. I don't have an answer yet as to why he was trying so hard. But I suspect he had an ulterior motive in mind beyond just simple kindness. Oh, here you are, Mr. Edgeworth. Detective Gumshoe, have you collected the information that I requested? Yup, got it all right here, sir. Such a goofy. Here you go, Kay. Feel free to take a look. It's for you, after all. What is all this, Gummy? It's all the information on this room that I got from the embassy and Interpol people. Now we know exactly how this room was before and after the fire. Bet, little thief! Good work, Detective. Ah, it was nothing, sir. I'm an expert at getting people to talk. Yeah, right. Wow, you two remind me so much of my father and Uncle Bad. What do you mean? As prosecutor and detective, your dynamic is just like theirs in the back in the day. Edgeworth is offended. When I do, I'm going to become a good Yatagarasu, just like my father, right? Hold it! Please don't ask me questions to which I have no answers, Kay. However, I can say that it's truly a wonderful thing to find a partner you can trust. You bet. What now, Miss Edgeworth? Well, I'd like to ask you for a favor. Yes? That gadget, Mr. Thief, is it? That thing you call your secret weapon. Oh, you mean little thief. Oh, you're coming to rely on it, aren't you? Hold it! Shoot, I am. I don't need a crutch like that. I'm only asking because I need it for the investigation. But the information doesn't have to come to gathered in the ambassador's testimony. I'd like you to please recreate this room as it was during the third room floor. Fire. Got it. Alright, here we go. Dark skies of evening, when no other bird dares to take wing, one alone remains all-seeing. Now witness the true power of a real modern-day Robin Hood. Your action is the catchphrase right before she does Little Thief, and I think it's so cute. Oh. It seems that there are other things besides escape route the person saw Kay used as well. Ooh, what is it? Some sort of light show I was not talking about. It's power of a true vigilante. It's recreating the room with the info I inputted. Really? It's certainly one interesting device you have there, Miss Faraday. I believe it's about time we return to our investigation. Which means it's time to save. Save often, if you ever play a game like this. Save often. You can't actually get trapped. Thank goodness. You can't get trapped in this game. But you should save often. Looks like one of the Ablaze knives was already missing before the fire began. So it would seem, especially since the other two knives' handles were burned away. The remaining handle was swapped out with the fan. Yeah. And Babel's national treasure was stolen. Poor Babel, don't you think? I'm not sure I would lump the replica statue in with the rest of Babel's woes. Alright. I wonder if I can look at the fire. These must have been the large green flames Ambassador Paleno saw. With flames like these, it's no wonder he couldn't get in. Okay, by the time you came into this room, had the fire already been put out? Yeah, the fire had died out or something by that time. Then this fire in here only burned from the time the fire started on the 3rd floor. Until the ensue appeared and caused a stir in Babel, I suppose. I guess Mr. Paleno was just lucky enough to run into this fire as it was burning, huh? Yes, you could put it that way. And since you were the first to discover the body, we can assume that no one else entered the room until that time. No one other than the person you were chasing, of course. I knew it! The person I saw was definitely up to no good. I mean, that person could even be Mr. Cochin's killer. That is very likely to be the case. After all, that person came into this room before you. And must have chosen this room precisely because they knew no one would be in here. Okay, then maybe the green fire was where it was to prevent anyone from coming in. But then, what did the person set on fire to make the green flames? Well, whatever it is that person burned, it made a rather sizable fire. Since the fire is green, well, we've seen something that burns green, right? It's a bit tinier than these flames, but you get what I mean. Yes, and I do believe that what you were thinking is exactly why these flames are green. We're totally talking about the ink. The way you're forcing me to do things so early. It's one of these two. Alright. What are we thinking? I'm going to give it time for it to catch up. What are we thinking? It's definitely between these two. It's either going to be the counterfeit bills, or it's going to be the ink. Counterfeit, ink. Counterfeit, ink. Alright. I got someone who's saying try to counterfeit bills first.
Take that!
It is not the counterfeit bill! We have made a mistake. Oh no! And you know what I said? I said save often, and I did not save. Hey, you honestly apologized this time for being wrong. What? I'm always honest. That's a good thing. No, just keep on doing it. Alright, let's try this again. I need to think about this a bit more carefully. If I stay calm, the answer should come to me. This green flame. It's the same as that other flame. Which fire-related paste... Wait. Okay, wait. Hold on. Because now I'm wondering, is it actually this thing? We're gonna try the ink first, but...
Take that!
Oh snap, it is the other one. Sheesh. Load. No! No, 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 no. I don't know where you're at. Whoa. Autosave. Autosave is from 2214. I don't think the autosave is... Do you think the autosave is like right after I missed the first one? I don't think it is. No. Oh yeah, no, it is right after I missed the first one. Alright, well, you'll be happy to know we were all wrong. I believe it's this. Yay, nay? Give it a second. Give people a chance to catch up. I got a yay. That's it. Hahaha! It was obviously this. Dagnabbit. Was never getting that answer. Ooh boy. Yeah, that's the fire I was thinking of too. I love the green it gives off. Furthermore, we know that there is only one other thing made from wit crystal oil. You're trying to play with me. I'm going to save now. You're not going to catch me twice. You caught me once because I wasn't paying attention. I just talked about save often. Yes, precisely, as we found out earlier in our investigation. What? I don't get it. Can you fill me in, sir? Fine, I suppose I'll explain it in a way that even you can understand. This is the thing made from wit crystal oil that Ambassador Paleno was mistaken about. I don't actually remember him being mistaken about anything.
Take that!
we go. Here we go. Just here we go. Alright, chat. What are you thinking? Dagnabbit. I don't think I can skip either. So we found out early in our investigation. Why did I stop in the middle of this part? It probably would be fine if not for the fact that I just... Dude, it's been forever since I played this case. Yeah! No. Okay. And you know, sometimes you gotta brute force it. Technically, this is not how you play this game. But I don't remember. I guess I could go back and rewatch my last episode. I'm literally in the middle of the current episode. What was Ambassador Polino? The ambassador was mistaken about. He was burning files, it said.
Take that!
That didn't even make sense. Whatever. So it's just... That didn't even make sense. The game is playing with me. That made no sense. I don't even understand how that even correlates. Cause like, what? Yeah, he said... Spilled it on thing. Was mistaken about. But... I guess... whatever. Half of the green flames in this room were not from a bottle of Ablaze ink. So help me. However, we know that Mr. Cochin was smuggling the ink in massive quantities. Now, what do you suppose he made using all that ink? Okay, is it finally the bills? Yo. It's about to try to trap me again, so I really should just, like... It's not hard to see it now. They just did it like 3 times in a row. What? Really playing with me, Miles? Okay, it would appear that I finally found it. Me too! I finally found the use for this thing too! Okay, let's try this one more time. Yeah! Yes! Thank goodness. The counterfeit bills that the smuggling ring made and are circulating in Jingfa. You're kidding! You're saying that it was Mr. Cochin who made the counterfeit bills? I am. I believe you could even go so far as to say that he stole Babel's printing press. Ambassador, Mr. Cochin had permission to freely use the printing press, correct? Why, yes, and I do remember seeing him use it in the middle of the night. But never did I think he was using it for such a foul deed. Ambassador, because of your secretary's crimes, you will need to be investigated as well. Ah, yes, I suppose so. Caused a bit of trouble for a few countries, haven't we? It's my duty to search out all who shielded Mr. Cochin and concealed his crime. For they are the ones who started the fire in order to destroy the evidence. I don't know why I'm being silly. Let's go. I did all that just for one? Yo! Yeah, that's a trap. Ooh. Looking at this now. His grandfather clock, which apparently was in a different position before the fire. According to staff members, the clock was flush against the wall before the fire started. Which means that most likely it was moved by someone during the fire. Speaking of which, it's only 11 o'clock now, but I don't hear any chiming. No? That's odd. It's still chiming right on the dot, so it was every hour this morning. Maybe the fire damaged his internal mechanisms or something. Ambassador Vallejo, baby, take a look inside the clock. Sure, go right on ahead. Detective Gumshoe, you could please inspect the insides of this clock. Yes, sir! I'm on it. Mr. Edgeworth, I found this inside, sir. It looks like a length of wire. So this is what caused the clock to stop charging. But what was a long length of wire doing inside this clock in the first place? Sigh. Why would someone do this? Such a valuable clock. It sounds like it was Mr. Vallejo that put the wire in there. And perhaps it was Mr. Cochin's killer who did. I don't think. Oh, so they had to do that for all that. I don't know. It's the charred remains of a fallen ceiling fan. Oh, I've seen a few of these before. They spin around and around and play music. Oh no. but they're nothing alike. They're totally alike. They spin those babies right round like a record. I see. I guess I can see how you might think that. Oh, Edgeworth is so kind to this child. He like really helps her out. It's so cute. First, look at the, not the fireplace. I'm looking at the flag. Where's the fire? Wait a second. Can I skip this? Let me see. No. But I totally read that before. If it was that traumatizing, why don't you try creating new memories with this fireplace? You can climb inside and we can play hide and seek. And come out covered in soot? I think not. You really have no sense of fun, Mr. Edgeworth. Files that were burnt. So Babel is really into pushing their tourism industry, though. Yeah, it appeared that way. And no, I'd really love to take a trip. Hey, why don't we take one after this case? You already have a destination in mind. Well, ideally, I'd like to go someplace where I can continue my thief training. Well, do you want to learn the fine arts of stealth? Perhaps you should visit the studio where they make the jamming... Ah! That actually is a really great idea. Oh. He just said it so seriously. I thought he was serious too. Oh. They played. Looks like a very comfortable chair. Well, it doesn't look at all broken, so why don't you try sitting in it? No, I'd better not. It's very important that we preserve the crime scene at all times. Wait, but you're always touching all sorts of things at crime scenes. That's because I'm a prosecutor and it's part of my job to examine things. And my job is to be a great thief. Which is exactly why you are not allowed to touch anything. Alright, I'm touching everything. Oh, okay, this matters. You see the Ablaze embassy through this window. So where were you when you were investigating over there, Mr. Edgeworth? You can see it from here. I was there on the 5th floor. That's where the Mask 2 was killed. What? You don't mean the Mask 2. Aw, poor guy. As a fellow second-generation thief, I can't just turn a blind eye to this. Even though the Mask 2 was merely an imposter of the original. Did I not investigate everything? Safe wasn't open at the time of the fire. You could tell because the inside wasn't burnt right. Yes, and thanks to the safe's fire resistant, smuggling evidence was preserved. Aren't safes great? They always hold the wonderful promises of treasure within. And this one certainly did have a few inside. Game? So by this time the primitive spectrum had already been swapped, right? They must have been, as this one is covered in soot. What lousy timing, and just as the two countries were about to become friends again too. Would have been better if I'd stolen it and for it to get caught up in that fire. Yeah, I think I understand your sentiment. However, if you were to engage in theft, I can't look the other way, right? You can please stop stealing my lines. Game? What are you telling me to look at? I already read this. I definitely already read this. Why are you still giving it as an option? Oh, maybe I was just supposed to talk to the gumshoe. But that first fire took me by surprise. I had a tough time escaping the 5th floor. Oof. First I tried the elevator, but... Ooh. What? What do you mean it was any use? You don't use an elevator during a fire? Wait, that's odd. We always warn our staff that in the case of a fire, it's dangerous to use the elevator. Yeah. Oh. Maybe someone wrote it in a fit of panic. Detective, did you see the Ensue that came into the Ablaze embassy at all? I didn't personally. And the other staff members told me they never got a good look at the person either, sir. I wonder if you could tell me a bit more about what you discovered, Detective. Are we in it? Darn. The second fire broke out around the time that the Ensue was spotted in Ablaze. It's also when a suspicious person was spotted in Babel, which caused some panic.
Hold it!
So no one was able to get a good look at this Ensue that entered Babel. Yeah, all they saw was a mysterious person wearing a long coat. That's not enough to make a positive ID, you know. Still, it was enough to make the people who received the calling card panic even more. A person in a long coat. Sounds like the exact same person I saw. The Ensue that appeared in Ablaze was proven to be just a fabrication, a shadow. In light of the fact that the Ensue that appeared in Babel was also suspect. You can't be serious! Not when we're this close to capturing the fake. I mean, Callisto, you. Yagarasu appeared, causing mass confusion, killed Mr. Kochin, and disappeared. By the way, Detective, why did you not chase after the Yagarasu? I did, but, well, this embassy is huge, sir. I got separated from the other staff members I was with and was lost for a while. You didn't even memorize the layout of the building. You were the guard. Oh, your paycheck's getting hit. But you know, it was thanks to me being lost that I was able to come to Kay's rescue. Oh, is that a fact? Yeah, it was when I was lost and wandering around the third floor hallway, sir. When I heard a scream, I headed towards it right away. Oh, that's probably from when I found Mr. Kochin's body. Yeah, I thought it sounded like her, so I got real worried and ran as fast as I could. And it was thanks to Gummy that Machina wasn't able to take me away. He covered for me until he got here, Miss Edward. Oh, I see. So he can be useful once in a blue moon. Still, it's too bad that Agent Shinna got here before I did. I wonder where Agent Shinna was before you found her here. But just before I got to this room, I saw her coming out of the room next door. Agent Shinna mentioned something about chasing the Yagarasu herself earlier. Well, she apparently helped in putting out the first fire. Then during the second fire, I heard she was busy chasing the Yagarasu. She seems to be a very dedicated agent. You would do well to learn from her. Or are you pointing at me when you say that, sir? I examined everything in this office, but there is one thing that bothers me. Perhaps I should ask Ambassador Paleno about it. Ambassador Paleno, there's something I'd like to ask you about. I just don't like the way this is going. You're just going to ask me to do something crazy. It's been a long time since you asked me to do anything. I don't trust you. Let's go. Yes. About this office, it appears to me to be very similar to Ambassador Alba's office. For example, the location of the fireplace and the position of the grandfather clock. Ah, that's right. You've also paid a visit to Alabash inside of the embassy. Our two embassies actually used to be one. Yes, I know. Even the pamphlet mentioned that. Which is why the building is bilaterally symmetrical. That is such a beautiful set of words. So no matter which room, the location of the fireplace and the lock are exactly the same. Even where the art is located is the same, as my room is currently under renovation. We worked hard to make Manny's room look like the ambassador's office. You mean for your handshake photo op with the Jeremy Ninja? Yes, that's right. I mean, what's a photo like that worth if it's not taken in the ambassador's office, right? Yet another odd expression of Babel's obsessively competitive spirit with Ablaze. I take it. Thank you, Ambassador. That piece of information is all I needed to connect the dots. Connect what dots? Anyway, I'm glad I was able to give you some help. Okay. There E. If it's that doggone fan again, it's the fan. Stop forcing me to look at it. It's just like, it doesn't say that I've done it. But I think... Am I done with everything? There's a butterfly in Nintendo since we last saw it. Let's see. Have we touched everything? I do believe. Oh, wait. The desk is largely unchanged from before the fire. It's a little burnt, that's all. Very fine desk. I'm sure that even now it's still usable. That's great. Why don't you trade your desk with it? No. Just a suggestion. You didn't get all monosyllabic. Wow, monosyllabic on me. You didn't get all monosyllabic. Wow. Alright, I think that's everything. We'll go. Oh, look at this. Alright, people. This is where it gets fun. Alright. We got connected fireplaces. Ambassador Alba's office. Fireplace connected to the room. We got renovations. Babylon's embassy is undergoing renovations. Shinna's location. She was in the room next to Mr. Kochin office until... Okay. Because this used to be one, offices on two sides are symmetrical. I'm thinking fireplaces and Shinna's location. Can I get a yay or a nay? Let's see how long it takes. Yay or nay? And I have figured out this whole timing thing too. So I got a pretty good sense, like, the seconds I need to look at. Alright, I got a yay. Let's go for it. Alright, let's try this again. Let's go. Bilateral symmetry and renovation? Nope. Alright. Then let's try connected fireplaces and bilateral symmetry. Yay or nay? Because we're running out of options with these two for. Alright. I got a yay, let's see. Woo! The bastion and Beverly sides of the building are symmetrical to each other, as we know that to be a fact, in this room's fireplace may also hide a secret passageway. Secret passageway? Alabast. The fireplace turned out to have a revolving back wall. Revolving wall? It sounds like something out of a ninja house. Wow, there's a trick like that built into the fireplace, sir. What? This embassy holds that kind of secret. There seems to be a lot about this room that you don't know about, Mr. Ambassador. I guess it's time to pay the bill for letting Manny do so much work for me. Please, I really want to know about the real Manny and what you know about this room. What are you waiting for, Mr. Edgeworth? Let's get to the bottom of this. Agreed. My first thought is that it's likely the killer used the revolving fireplace. I was about to say, please. Okay. So how do you turn it again? You have to click that little X in the thing. Oh, I see an X back there, sir. Let's see what happens when I push it.
Hold it!
You scared me, sir. There's something about this fireplace that lies in contradiction to the facts. What? Well, we found an X where you thought there'd be one, right? We did, but that's not what I was referring to. Something is missing from the scene. Is it the files? I'm thinking it's the files. Cause then bro burned stuff and he got yelled. Wait. He spilled ink on the wall. That's totally what that said. Yeah, he's dagnatic. And he spilled ink on the wall and he left ashes.
Eureka!
Yep. So why does it look so clean? What exactly is that? No, it's okay if you don't see it, okay? I don't really get it either, but I figure it's just too splendid for me to understand. So come on, Mr. Edgeworth. Did I get it wrong? Oh wait, did I get it wrong? No way. Did I click the wrong spot? I should have known. This is blue, and this is yellow. I'm losing so many points. Oh no. Game, we can box! You better give me every last one of these back before I go fight somebody. Oh, you better give it back. You better say investigation complete and give me all my green back. That's Polino. You said that you burned some old files in the fireplace today, right? Yes, I burned quite a few files this morning, actually. Yeah. Cause you caught up. Yeah, you're right. Should have looked at the comments first. Comments always said, look at the logs. Yeah, you're right. So smart. You guys are so intelligent. Ooh. And after you did, you forgot to clean out the ashes from the fireplace, correct? That's right. But why are you asking? And why are you making such a scary face? I'm sorry. I'm a bit intimidating when I'm serious. In any case, take a good look at this fireplace and tell me what you find odd about it. Let's see. Huh? Where did all the ashes go? So many logic puzzles. What is the meaning of this, Mr. Edgeworth? Are we not going to click the thing? You don't really think that Ambassador Polino is lying, do you? No, there's no reason for him to lie. I don't believe his testimony is wrong, either. It is the fireplace that is causing the contradiction. Okay, I wonder if you might update the fireplace data for me. You got it. I'll add in the ashes from the burned files, and... Are we done? All I did was follow where our leads led us. Oh, since it's coming on, you're about to dazzle us again, right? Oh, you mean that? Well, it's... Boy, he about to logic. I have to put these things together. And by I mean we have to put these things together. We have to logic. I already checked this area earlier, but it never hurts to take another look. Oh wow, the way you're actively telling me that that's not what I'm supposed to be doing. Okay. Revolving fireplace is used. Missing ashes. What do we think here? Yay or nay? I'll wait for the comments to catch up. Yay or nay? Let's see, let's see. And I got a yay. Let's go for it! Hooray! The reason as to why the ashes are missing is simple. It's not because someone cleaned them up, right? No, because even if someone did sweep them up, the fireplace is too clean for that. Ambassador Valeno said that he spilled some Ablaze ink while he was burning the files. And yet there was not a trace of the spilled ink on the back wall. Yeah, and when I tried to click the back wall, he looked at me like I was crazy. But then I don't know what happened. Well, I'll tell you what happened. The two sides were switched. By using the revolving fireplace wall, the ashes were moved into the neighboring room. Which means that this is a clear indication that the fireplace was used. May we check it? Then you mean the person I was chasing disappeared from this room through there? Yes, I believe the person you were in pursuit of is Mr. Cochin's killer. And after continuing the murder, they escaped through the fireplace. Wow, Miss Edgeworth, you figured out the killer's escape route. But this is only the beginning. Now we have to chase the killer down. I will be honest with you. Renovations have nothing to do with anything. But fireplace to escape into the room next door, and the fact that she was in the room next door means she definitely saw the killer. Give me my points back. If the killer used the fireplace in this room to escape into the next... Save. Yes. Okay, let's see. Well, the person that was in the next room was... Oh, it was that person, sir. Don't blame me, Dane. I was about to say. Ooh. Give me my life back. Yeah. I have no idea if it refills your bar all the way. That's the most I've lost in this game. Alright, let's see. Wait. What did she say? It's looking more and more like Miss Shinna is the killer, isn't it? Let's not jump to conclusions yet. We need to go through what we know so far. She came running straight into this room from the next one and instantly accused you. Furthermore, she claimed that it could only have been you that killed Mr. Cochin. I don't have any proof yet, however, I know she's hiding something from us. Okay then, why don't we go ask Miss Shinna herself?
Hold it!
No, not yet. There's something that needs to be done first. Detective Gumshoe. Is it my turn to do something, Mr. Edgeworth? Yes, I have a two-part special assignment for you. First, I need you to run a handwriting analysis on the match 2 note. Okay, I'll get the lab boys on that right away. Second, I want you to see if you can fit through the revolving fireplace wall. Right now, sir? No, next decade. Of course now. We need to test our hypothesis first, don't we? Whoa, this is the most like Francesca I've seen him, which means this is the most like his mentor I've seen him. You shouldn't need to psych yourself up that much for such a simple task. I'm just saying, you didn't do it yourself, Edward. Oh, Gumshoe! Wow, the wall inside. Coupons. Nah, I wouldn't try going through there, too. There really is a secret passage right through there. I had no idea. It would appear that the ash really was pushed into the other room. Furthermore, the Ablaze ink you spilled, Ambassador, is there on the back wall. Okay, here I go, sir.
Hold it!
Detective, I'd like you to go through there under the same conditions as the killer. But there's all that ash and stuff. And your point is? Now we're short on time, so if you could please hurry on through. Yes, sir. Okay, so now we pretty much have the whole picture, right? No, not yet. There remains a few more mysteries to solve. Such as the Yatagara's Sue's whereabouts, the other smuggling ring members, the 2 weapons that made it across the border, the key Miss Yu stole 7 years ago. In fact, we haven't figured out a thing regarding how Miss Yu is related to these embassies. Ms. Edgeworth. A number of pieces connect in a very complicated way in this case. It's almost enough to make one completely mentally exhausted. What are you saying, Mr. Edgeworth? I thought you were the one who said that it's easy if you follow the leads. Was that supposed to be an impression of me, okay? If it's info gathering you need, Gummy and I can help with that. Then, all you'd have to do is show off your fancy schmancy logic to cool deductions. Show off. Does it seem like I'm being boastful when I do that? Let's not overcomplicate matters, okay, Mr. Edgeworth? You've been so focused like a laser on only what seems strange and out of place. And it's no wonder nothing's clicked and we haven't unlocked anything yet. But if we think things through calmly, the answer should come to us. Yeah, you saved, and now she's talking like she wants me to think something through. Like I'm about to deep dive or something. Nah, man. Okay. That's the sort of thing I say to myself when I'm practicing how to unlock padlocks, you know? That is something that I hope practice doesn't make perfect for you, think. Ah, yay, looks like you're back to your old straightly self again. Hey, Miss Edgeworth, I'm back, sir. Yes, I can see that. Good work, detective. Looks like you can use that fireplace like a door, sir. Are you alright, Gunny? I'm okay. It's just a bit of ash and dust, that's all. Your jacket has gotten quite filthy. I see the hem is practically turned black. Yeah, well, quite a bit of the unburned ink got on it, sir. I see. Thank you, detective. You did a fine job. I'll even pay the cleaning bill for the trench coat. What? Oh, no, sir. I could never. This is just my old coat, sir. If it was a coat I'd actually cared about, then I'd get it clean, but, you know. I see. Very well, then. As you wish. So because Gummy was able to climb through the fireplace, we know it can be used, right? Yes, but that's not all we learned. We actually learned one other important fact. That it could be a big body that goes through there, too. And that is, I'll have to explain it to you later. Or that a small body can go through there, because Gummy was huge. Right now, we need to deal with the handwriting analysis. Yes, sir. I'll be back before you know it. He actually turned around and walked away. Let's go and wait in the Theatrum Neutralis, along with Agent Lang and Agent Shina. To be continued! Let's save our progress. We did good. Let's see where we're at. We're still middle. The Jagarasu's true identity. Oh. That comes out in the middle? Whoa. March 14th. Pi Day. Oh, I should name this Pi Day. Hey. Bro's there. Agent Lang. Lang Z says, little cubs never do. Oh, Lang Z says, little cubs, comma, never do they know the real fury of the Elder's wolves. These quotes are definitely becoming increasingly difficult to decipher. And what does that mean? It means that you'll never really know how angry I can get. Mr. Prosecutor, the counterfeit bills made with Ablaze ink. They were all of Zheng Fa denominations. Ooh. Yes, so I heard from Miss Von Karma. But we don't know where the play money has gone. They must not have figured out that it was all burnt yet. Ever since those things showed up in circulation, my country's economy has taken a big hit. Zheng Fa is in a financial chaos, as we speak. Because we can't tell the difference between our own bills and the fakes. But it's not just the money. The citizens are also worried. I've staked the honor of the House of Lang on this. And I've come to this land to capture the mastermind behind this whole mess. Unfortunately, he is gone. I investigated how the bills were made and how the ink was smuggled into Jing Fa. I preserved the smuggling ring all the way here. But tonight, this is where the final chapter was written. Despite my frantic efforts to chase the smuggler down, someone got to him first. And now I'm called to return home without a single answer. Agent Lang, don't start. It's not your fault. Not anyone's fault, Mr. Prosecutor. Ambassador Alba, I'm sorry for all the trouble tonight. No. It is I who should apologize. It was all because I was not strong enough. If only I was able to think of a better solution. Quackish, fuck! You're empty prey! You're being too hard on yourself, Ambassador. Take full responsibility for tonight and a story. Shana, let's go. Time to return to our den. Yes. I don't like to admit it, but there's not much else for us to do but go home as well. Agent Lang, hold it! You, Wolfman and Secretary Lady, hold it! Objection, pal! Detective Gumshoe. Have you got the results of the handwriting analysis already? Yep, and that note was definitely written by Mr. Cochin, sir. Just as I thought. Also, that old man booked it! Hey, Mr. Prosecutor. How long do you intend to hold us up for? I'm sorry to have made you wait, but I believe that now everyone is finally here. Agent Shinna, I'd like to ask you something if you don't mind. Yes? How exactly did you fail to see the Yatagara Sioux when you were in the neighboring room to where Mr. Cochin was killed? I'd like you to explain that to us. What? Hey, Mr. Prosecutor! You're about to make me testify! This is where it gets fun. What are you doing asking her about something she didn't see? Agent Lang hasn't touched the Babel investigation at all. So I suppose I'll need to explain a few things to him first. Miles Edgeworth, I can't even begin to imagine what's going on in that head of yours. Child, shh. The only thing going on in my head is the pursuit of the truth. Oh, sounds like you have some sort of plan. Very well, I'll supervise you until the end. She's seriously going to treat me as a subordinate for the rest of the day? You're not trying to pick a fight with my subordinate on some flimsy guess, are you? I'm not trying to pick a fight, and the evidence is hardly flimsy, as you will see. Oh, they about to take the glasses off. You could feel it. Huh, should've known. That you and I are destined to fight it out to the very end. It would appear that way. Ooh, the doubles. Well, I'll prove her innocence, so let's see what you've got, Prosecutor Edgeworth. With pleasure. From my opening argument, I'll discuss the Yatagara Sioux that appeared in Babel. It's like debates. And establish exactly who it was that Kay saw. I see. Interesting. Agent Lang, I assume you've been briefed on Kay's testimony. You mean the suspicious person in a coat that you saw? That's right. That person is one of the keys to solving this case. The person who pretended to be the Yatagara Sioux. Pretended? And what do you mean by that? I'll get to that in a second. But first, I want to review what Kay's mystery person did. Kay, if you could please explain for us what the person you were chasing did. Okay, you got it. I first spotted the suspicious person near the open-air stage on the Babel side. I called out to the person, but as soon as I did, that person ran off. I thought it was rather suspicious, so I immediately gave chase. For the sake of argument, let's call the suspicious person the Yatagara Sioux. Now please tell us what happened when you chased the Yatagara Sioux up to the 3rd floor. Dadgum, bro, you were chasing. I chased the Yatagara Sioux all the way up to the 3rd floor of the Babelese embassy. It was a pretty straight chase down the hallway until the sudden turn. The Yatagara Sioux disappeared around the corner, so I did my best to catch up. When I turned the corner, I saw the Yatagara Sioux run into Mr. Cochin's office. I gave chase and ran into the room. But when I entered the room, it was pitch black. I couldn't see a thing. I felt something on the ground next to my foot, so I turned on the light, but then... By the time I had turned on the lights, the Yatagara Sioux had disappeared. When Kay entered the room, the person she was chasing was already gone. Why do you suppose that was, Agent Lang? What do you mean, why do you suppose? Isn't it obvious? The person slipped out through the door behind the girl under the cover of darkness.
Objection!
Sorry, but I know for a fact that the person didn't escape through that door, because Gumshoe was right there. How do you know that with such certainty? That's easy. Yeah, they would have run right into this person.
Take that!
I'll give you the more difficult ones. That was a simple one. You could easily figure that one out. Huh? I messed up. Ain't no way I messed up. I should have asked the chat. Oh, I should have asked the chat. Did I not click Gumshoe? Hold on. Did I not click Gumshoe? Did I not click gumshoe? Did I not click gumshoe?
Take that!
Okay, I did click gumshoe. It's wrong? What? Wait. Invisible. It was you. Invisible. This one was actually really simple. That was goofy. You have forgotten how the case went. How far back do I have to go? Ah, shout! You know what's crazy? I'm just gonna go back to the autosave, because, yeah, no. We'll go ahead and take that L for being a biscuit, or being silly. Yeah, we'll take the L for being silly. And, yeah. Oh, wait! Autosave! I was saved! Oh my gosh! Yeah! 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 Yeah, okay. Let's stop being silly. Yeah, because if they had left through the main door, they would have run into... Is he not here? How am I supposed to prove myself? Oh, this is not good. Oh, this is bad. I'm not an option. Oh, no.
Take that!
I'm pausing because I'm admiring the gameplay that I'm playing right now. That was such an intelligent answer. It makes sense. Because Gumshoe happened Gumshoe happened a little bit after. But Shinna came as soon as Kay screamed. Gumshoe came after Kay screamed and Shinna was there. So if she really left through, you probably would have run into... Yup. Yup. Such a smart game. She was in the next room. Now she would have run right. Yeah. Yup. Yeah. Wow. She's gonna say no. Because otherwise she wouldn't have tried to arrest Kay. I see. What a brilliant. Yeah. It just means that the creep slipped out before Shinna made it out the hallway. Nope. I doubt that. Oh, okay, now we get... Okay. Oh, we're just gonna straight up say it. Detective Gumshoe, where were you exactly at that time? Me, sir. Well, when I heard Kay's scream. Oh, darn. I was right, but you would come from the opposite direction. I ran into... Oh, wow. Literally, they would have been pinched or dead. So, Agent Lane, could you explain how someone could have eluded both of them? Even you must concede that under these circumstances, the door was not a viable route. Wow! Way to go, Mr. Edward. You nailed him with just an explanation of what happened. Yes. I've eliminated one of the possible escape routes from the room. This is far from over. I need to make Agent Lang aware as well of yet another possible escape route the Yata 2 could have taken. Lang Z said. Ha 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 ha. So that's what you were trying to show me. Mr. Prosecutor, let me guess. This is what you're trying to say, right? Because the door was not a viable escape route. Then there must have been another Yo. Name is Andrew if it's time to bust down with our... No, not quite. Why not? Yo, this game is playing me like a fiddle. Yeah. Is known only to 4 people. And if we use this information unwisely, the truth may escape us in the end. Okay. What's with all the whispering over there? Scared I'll figure out your tactics? Maybe we need to press Shinna first. It really rubbed me the wrong way, you know that? Yeah, I love Miles, but not a lot of people do. I figured you out lately anyway. The only possible escape route besides the door is the room's lone window. And since an eerie picture of said escape route exists... Oh yeah, are you saying that this photo captures the moment of the Yatagarasu's escape? I guess Detective Bad must have filled him in on this photo. I have to admit that at first I thought the window to be a possible escape route as well. However, I now know that to be impossible. Now I realize you may not know this, but... humans can't fly! Oh, that was great. That was great. I didn't... Look. Sometimes you're right there. That's awesome. Besides, I never said that I thought that photo of the Yatagara's escape route. I suppose not. Alright, then explain yourself. The shadow in this photo is not the Yatagarasu that Kate was chasing after. You can say whatever you'd like in whatever language you want. But there's only one language I really understand. The language of evidence. Very well then. I present to you proof that the person K saw... Ooh, jet. Jet. Yep. Let's look at the photo. What does it say? Photo taken after the first fire on the 4th and 5th floors.
Take that!
Yeah, okay. Okay, bet. Cool. Yeah, because Kay was on the 3rd floor. That's the 4th and 5th. Heading for the 3rd floor during the 2nd fire. However, the photo in question was taken just after the first fire. Ah, and hers was after the 2nd one. Bad. Oh, thank goodness. Ooh, okay, that wasn't difficult. Ooh, thank goodness. That's twice you bit him in the butt. Hold it, not so fast. We're not done yet. You still have to explain what that shadow... Why do I have to explain what the shadow is? I don't suppose you can answer both, can you? Regarding the photo, I admit that we don't understand what it means quite yet. Ha! As I thought. However, Yatagara's escape route, now that I can answer. You can? Well then, prosecutor, go on and enlighten me.
Hold it!
Even if I explain it, you'll try to find some flaw with what I have to say. You were busy heading up the Ablaze investigation, correct? In that case, I doubt you'd have much knowledge about the Ablaze side of the case. So wouldn't it be best if the lead on that side, Agent Shinna, explained it in my stead? Ooh. Shinna is my subordinate. If I don't stick up for her, how can I look her in the eyes and call myself her boss? Oh, I love that. The woman slid up. Lang, it's alright. I can take care of him. Shinna, you've shielded me a lot as my boss. But it's time for me to prove my worth. Alright, if you're okay with it, then you have my support. She has an eerie smile. Finally, it's down to just Agent Shinna and myself. This is where the battle really begins. Maybe it's because her lip gloss is, like, too light. Why don't we start with your movements inside the Ablaze embassy? Alright, everybody. Now the real battle begins. First Ablaze fire. Assisted in putting out the fire. 4 and 5. Searching for Yatagara's shooter at 2nd fire. While I was searching, I heard a scream coming from the next room over. Although I was in the next room, I was unable to catch a glimpse of the Yatagara's suit. To be honest, I'm actually very skeptical that the girl's Yatagara's suit even exists. And that is all I have to say. I'm not lying when I say I saw the suspicious person run into Mr. Coach's office. Like I said earlier, I have no intention of retracting my testimony. Good. Just confirm. Did you have a partner when you were on your investigation? No, I moved alone. In that case, you have no one to corroborate your alibi. Is that correct? Are you calling her suspicious because she was in a room by herself? How pathetic. And it wasn't when Agent Shinna tried to arrest Kay under the same rationale? Ooh. Ooh! Ooh! Hold up, wait. Whoa, I didn't read that right at all. And it wasn't when Agent Shinna tried to arrest Kay on the same rationale? And how about when you accused Larry because he was the weapon's owner? Ooh, make him scared. Ooh. Not that it's unexpected for that useless lump to get in such a situation. Although, I suppose it's never a good idea to let mistakes go uncorrected. I will make no excuse for what I did in that situation. Then you should apologize right now for making Kay out to be the killer, pal. Oh, he apologized. Oh, wow. Right, Miss Edwards? I never doubted you. Not for 1 second. And the same goes for me. I believe in Shinna. Then let's put that to the test and see if she's really worthy of your trust. This promises to be interesting. She had a really creepy smile. Let's get it, people. Let's get it done. During the first Ablaze fire, I assisted in putting in the out fire. Press! We should just always go ahead and press. Unless the game punishes you for pressing, in which case, don't press. Otherwise, always press. Please doing the job. Firemen really know how to work people. She sure does. That's because she's one awesome woman who knows how to manage. I guess so. She's always bringing you a business card on the scroll, just at the right time. Prepare everything before I'm ordered to. That is the definition of secretary. Nah, she's an executive assistant. That's what she is. Barely, she's certainly more capable than you, detective. Ooh, shots fired. Shinna's more than just a capable secretary, you know. Shinna, tell them what other things you're good at. Alright? The second fire was searching for the Yatagarasu that appeared in Babel. The second fire, you mean the one that consumed the third floor of Babel, correct? Yes. That was when a suspicious person was spotted in Babel. Then you were at the same person in the long coat that I was after. There is no proof that the suspicious person was really the Yatagarasu, because no one was able to get a good look at the person's face. By the way, how was your team's investigation? In order to extinguish the fire, water was pumped into the third floor via the windows. The majority of the investigators conducted their searches on other floors. Maybe they did, but there was one person who was wandering around lost on the third floor. When the fire was pretty much out, I moved to investigate the third floor. You did that alone? Yes. I just love watching, like, YouTube is, like, just right behind me. Like, it appears on my screen, and then I'm going to the next scene, and then I see that scene right there. I just love it. So close. I've been waiting a long time for that.
Hold it!
So you're in the room next to Mr. Cochin's office. I already told you I was earlier. Like, examining the neighboring room. I heard that girl's shrill scream. Upon hearing her, I immediately ran towards Mr. Cochin's office. Wherein you proceed to arrest her, as I recall. Yes, I did. But she was totally innocent, pal. I thought we had already cleared that up. Glasses on, just to take them right back off. And I thought I had already apologized for my behavior. Oh, now the tenacious detective would be so kind as to be quiet. Ooh, she got a bite. Ooh. I guess when you work for a wolf, you're gonna get some bite. Ooh. You learn to grow teeth. I didn't read what that said. But what I do take issue with is the fact that you didn't see the Yatagarasu edition. Although I was in the next room, I was unable to catch a glimpse of the Yatagarasu. Okay. Should I press or present? Let's press first.
Hold it!
And then we'll present, because it doesn't make sense. I really hate to repeat myself. I'm sorry for inconveniencing you. However, I simply wish to make sure that you are not misremembering something. We wouldn't want you to be accused of lying later on, would we? Hey, Mr. Prosecutor. You calling Shinna's testimony a lie? Agent Lang, I'm talking with Agent Shinna right now. Ooh. So I'd appreciate it if you wouldn't interrupt us with a superfluous comments. Go ahead and make the pose, bro. Yeah, go ahead and make the pose. Yeah, Bowser shut you up too. That's my prosecutor. You know, I feel kind of bad for him. I understand his pain at watching one of his subordinates being accused. However, I cannot turn my eyes from the truth. Lang, I'm alright. And that's for you. I think you should be focusing your doubts on that girl rather than me. And why is that? Now, here's the thing. I would press this one because this is the only one she smiles. But I really think it's this one. We can do a couple of things. We can either press it just to see what happens, or we can present evidence. And if we present evidence, I'm totally presenting the fireplace. We're going to present the fireplace first and see what happens. Okay, Ben. Being in the room next to Mr. Cochin's office is the problem with your testimony. Mr. Prosecutor, I don't see what problem you're talking about at all. I bet you don't. But these places have bilateral symmetry. It's not even... The words don't really mean anything complicated, but like, it's just, I like the way they sound together. Huh, oh, you mean how it connects the office with the room next door? What about it? Laterally symmetrical. Well, Ablaze is the only country with a secret connecting fireplaces. What? The fireplace in Mr. Cochin's office holds the exact same secret. What? The Gallagher didn't escape through the door to the room or through the window. The escape route was through the revolving fireplace wall and into the room next door. Ooh, that's right, girlfriend. Snatch that wheel. Bah! Now do you see? Your hair went back. They should have ran into you, Agent Shinna. Yet, it's impossible. What is the meaning of the smiles? Well, would you care to explain, Agent Shinna? How you managed to completely miss the fleeing Yatagarasu, or shall I? Oh, uh-oh. Your claim that you were in the next room was a lie all along, wasn't it? The truth is, you were the one Kay saw in the coat. Pretending to be the Yatagarasu, and you were the one she chased after. As you tried to lose her, you ran into Mr. Cochin's office and headed for the fireplace. Then you shed your coat in the next room, leaving it there to emerge as Agent Shinna. After that, you came back around to place Kay under arrest. Does that sound about right? If not, then speak now, forever hold your peace. How dare you make Kay look like the bad guy when you're the suspicious one, pal? Oh, wait a second. What's going on? Oh, he is sweating bullets! Shinna. He. Ooh. That is one creepy image, boy. that laugh. Ooh. Yo. I remember this irritating laugh. Brr, I'm getting chills down my spine. Oh my gosh, does she have a gun? It can't be. But it has to be. Shinna, what's wrong with you? Whew. I'm sorry. It was so funny I couldn't help but laugh. Funny, you say? Yes, that you... Oh, gosh. Wow, she even looks like her now. The prosecutors of this country really are all so very strange. Do you think you can get away with this by simply laughing it off? Whew. You think I'm taking things too lightly? I think not. It's the prosecutor who is. Even the way her eyes look are just... Oh, look, the head stances. Look, everything you said earlier is nothing more than mere speculation. Yatagarasu fled through the fireplace. Do you have any proof to back up your claim? If you don't, then you haven't proven a thing regarding Yatagarasu's escape route. The tone of voice you're taking with me now has certainly changed. Huh. That's because it's been a while since I've had this much fun. 7 years to be exact, correct? I think I'll let loose and then we can have a real battle of wits. For an agent of Interpol to show me the true power of her mind, it's a great honor. I love Miles. Don't underestimate me. I'm not some foolish broad, you know. I know. And that is why I won't hold anything back either as I answer your question. My question. Dagnabbit! I wasn't ready! You're supposed to save so often. I should have saved as soon as I saw the smile. And I bet you there was a loading option too and I didn't see it. Dagnabbit. Hold on. Is it the... It's either this or it's this. What are we thinking? Testimony? Testimony's 1. Fireplace is 2. What are we thinking? 1 or 2? Alright. I got a 2 in the chat.
Take that!
Yay! No. Yay! Yay! Woo! Go chat! Go chat! Yay! Woo! Gosh, y'all are amazing. Okay, yes, Quentin Ambassador. Look, because we even used it. Look. Ah, it was another fake me out. Good job. That is the sound of clapping. My hands are clapping in applause for you. Amazing. Ah. Oh my gosh. I don't know if you've heard this today, but you're visible to someone. Even if you feel invisible, know that someone sees you, know that someone loves you, know that someone is rooting for you. Oh my gosh. Totally forgot to say that. Whoa. That would have been so bad. Yeah, no, you are so seen. I see you. I see you typing. And also, if you are completely into this game, because I am, you should like, because the content's awesome. You should share, because everyone needs positivity. You should comment, because we're playing together, and you guys are totally saving me right now. And you should subscribe, and turn on the notification bell, because you never know when I'm going to go live. And you don't want to miss out, because you could end up missing out on the whole part 1 and 2, and then be on part 3 and be totally confused. Back to the story. He said that he was burning some documents in the fireplace with Mr. Cochin. Oh. But yeah, if you haven't seen part 4, or like, Turnabout Reminisce for this game, yeah, you might be confused on why she matters. So go back and watch it, if you haven't. It was very, very climaxy. Like, oh my gosh. The ashes of what they burned were left in the fireplace, so they should have been there. And yet, it was on the other side. Kind of weird. Why is that a problem? Maybe someone cleaned them up.
Objection!
But they're not there, because we turned it around. The Ambassador Polano said that he forgot to. So the question remains, why were the ashes missing? Answer is simple. When the Ensue went through the fireplace wall, the ashes were pushed into the next room by the wall as well. The movement of the ashes that were in Mr. Cochin's office is my proof. Ooh, just such a creep. It just looks so creepy. And just what is so funny? Ash is proof. Are you even allowed to submit such flaky evidence? Oh, I get it. A flaky, Ash. You still want to wish to fight us? Of course. Why wouldn't I? She didn't ride all these years. She might as well. In that case, let's hear your counter argument. Whew. A counter argument, huh? It really is just like being in a court. Well, to me, we're simply continuing from where we left off all those years ago. When you pulled something. I have no idea what you're talking about. Doesn't matter if we're at a crime scene or in court. Let's finish this here and now. I suppose. Had a lot of fun today, but I grow weary of this game of cat and mouse. Look at that, that's something she said before. Let's make this the last testimony wrapped of this absurd case once and for all. Look, she just completely switched personalities. All you proved that the rotating wall was you, but you can't really call it proof the Ensue used the fireplace. We had to prove that the person who specifically used it. So then who was it? Show me your answer with real evidence. Remember, we've already finished our very thorough investigation. And we found not a single suspicious thing in Mr. Cochin's office. Yeah, but did we ever check the room next door? Yeah, it's a little... That's very impressive. Oh no. She's seen through to the fact that I have yet to gather that one piece of evidence. Yeah, the coat. Ah, that's not the issue. Okay, pull yourself together. Oh, right. She's looking at her father's killer. You want to steal the truth, then you must never take your eyes off of it. This chase you're running to catch the truth. You must see it through to the very end. Mr. Edward. You're right. I will see this through to the end. Good girl. So, you go get her for me, Mr. Edgeworth. Pleasure. I don't know, Miles said that was impressive. Looks like a lack of evidence has left you wide open, doesn't it? Shouldn't have. Please. Show me you're someone I can trust. Don't worry. This will be the deciding match. You'll see. I'm truly sorry, Agent Lang, but I simply can't allow her to escape me again. Very well then, Agent Shinna. Shall we begin? I'm ready whenever you are. Alright, people. Don't know how we're going to do it. Because we're missing a whole coat. But we're going to do it. Every time she does something, it just catches me off guard. But, for some reason, we still have full life. Chat, you're amazing. Ugh. In my eyes, all you proves that the road's... Oh, duh, press.
Hold it.
Sounds to me like your saying the explanation is not good enough. But I was able to go through the revolving door myself. So that should be proof enough, even for you, pal. Ooh. Yeah, no, she just whips you hard with her. Oof. Miles! But you know what I mean, right? You may have proven that the fireplace was used. But how can you prove that the Yarasu's the one who actually used it? Because I don't think I got evidence that says that. So I'm gonna have to make you slip.
Hold it.
Yes, yes, let's keep pressing and hope she says something crazy on accident. Well, do you have any? I mean, at the moment, no. Ooh, Miles, never let him see your sweat. Can you prove that it wasn't the Yarasu who used the fireplace? I don't need to prove anything to you. Objection!
Hold it.
Oh, baby girl. It's okay. Sorry. But I just couldn't hold it anymore. Well, don't fret and leave her to me. All you have to do is sit back and watch. Wow, she sound mad confident whenever she be saying stuff that make you woo. We need the coat. I don't know how to get the coat. Can we go send someone to go get the coat?
Hold it.
It's possible that the Yatagarasu left fingerprints inside the fireplace. I doubt it. Sorry, but I had the forensics team checked it already. All they found were prints belonging to Ambassador Polano and Mr. Cochin. But there must be some sort of evidence that we still have yet to find. Oh, I love when the game gets fun. I take it you have no further objections. Oh, this is fun. Remember, we've already... Okay, let's see. Shoot, is this gonna be one where I press and I get nothing? Open great efforts to search for any sign of. And yet, despite all that effort, it appears that they failed to notice the lack of ash in the office fireplace. Furthermore, you were the one who inspected the room next to Mr. Cochin's, correct? I didn't notice the ash there in the fireplace of that room, and for that, I'm sorry. You don't need to apologize, shouldn't I? As your boss, your mistakes are my mistakes. I don't think you really want to take credit for this one. I think she might have killed someone on the job. And he apologized for his subordinates and everything. What a great boss. I was gonna say, are you saying that I don't do anything for my own subordinates? Ooh. You're something I really respect, sir. Even if you are a bit too strict sometimes. He's not the worst. That is only a problem on your end. Wow, way to be super hard on him in response. Am I really too strict on everyone? Yes, Miles. You can lighten up just a little bit. Well, that's just your personality, so don't feel bad. So I'm gonna press this one, but hear me out. I didn't find anything suspicious in there, but like... I'm wondering about this thing. This thing or the fact that the ink that was not burnt at all. That's what I'm wondering. This one or the ink? That's what I'm thinking. When... It could be the bills. But I don't think so. We're gonna press it. But I really think that's the opening I need. As I said, not one suspicious thing. That doesn't make sense. There was a lot of suspicious things in his office. Although, as you already know, we did find the Yardgarsu's key in the document detailing the smuggling operation. We still haven't found the blade that belongs to Ablaze's knife handle yet. Its subordinates work hard to investigate everything. Maybe the other 100, but this one is suspicious, and this one is crazy. Gumshoe, you won't get yourself in trouble. What? Lang Z says, all men are brothers, and friends become family. I like it. You see, my people are my family, and their families are my family too. It's a rather large family you have there. Yes, but as we all know, there's always one black sheep in any family. Now it pains me, Agent Lang, you will know the black sheep in your family. So, do you actually have any proof that the Yardgarsu used the fireplace passway? No, I haven't found it yet. What are we gonna do? We're gonna exploit that last line. But first, we have to figure out which one it is. 1 for ink, 2 for whatever that other one was, which I think it is, and 3 for the bills. Go ahead and type in chat. 1 for ink, 2 for the other one, which I think it is, and 3 for the bills. The issue is I don't remember what the other one was. It is always right here. Oh, the note, okay. Oh, it was definitely the note. 1 for the ink, 2 for the note, 3 for the bills. Wrong button. Over. Are y'all just saying 2 because I said 2? It's okay to say 1. Because it really could be 1. I mean, the fact that, like, the 1 wasn't burnt up was suspicious. I don't know why I keep going this direction. I could easily go this direction. But since I got 2s, let's go for it.
Objection!
Yeah! I don't know why y'all just chose to go with me. Alright, let's try this again, peoples. So technically, I could be taking that L. Dang it! I gotta go through all those words again. Load. Y'all could have said what? It would have been okay to say what. I wouldn't look at you like you. I don't know if it's quicker to go this way or the other way.
Objection!
Ooh. I see. You're like, invisible. Come on, man. You're supposed to let it play out. Blah, 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 blah. Now! Are you serious? Mmm. Mm. Mm. Hmm. Mmm.
Objection!
Nice. Nice. Yeah, it clearly wasn't thorough, because we found it and y'all didn't. Ooh, high five, team, high five! It took a few tries, but high five! One of the answers was actually an answer that we didn't click on. I apologize. I tricked you. I tricked you. Let's go. Are you absolutely certain that you didn't overlook anything? Well, aren't we full of ourselves standing there insulting Interpol agents? You better not be insinuating that my men are incompetent as a prosecutor. I'd never do that. However, it doesn't change the fact that they did overlook something. I'd like for you to take a look at this length of wire. And what exactly is this supposed to mean? Outside the fact you sweating bullets obviously means something. But you don't know about it. I'll tell you what, we found this in the Babylese embassy not long ago. What? Oh, now he's letting bullets. We found it wound up inside the grandfather clock in Mr. Cochin's office. We found that at the sound of the scene of Mr. Cochin's murder. But this wire wasn't all we found. We found one other very important thing. Don't blame me. There's more! Mr. Cochin's office. There were signs that someone had burned counterfeit bills there. Oh. Ooh. What in the... See, like, my voice is hitting. Like, it's getting up there. The shrill is getting up there. That's what I'm talking about. That evidence was something you found out through that girl's machine, right? So what if it was? Ah, that's what I thought. But unfortunately for you, a recreation made by a machine is hardly concrete proof. Among the ashes you found in the room, did you happen to find any counterfeit bills? Her eyes just get so lifeless. You see, there was nothing in that office, nothing you can call evidence anyway.
Objection!
I'm sorry, but I seem to have given you the wrong impression. How so? I don't recall saying that I was presenting evidence of any sort. But rather, I was pointing out that your investigation was incomplete. Which means we have to investigate just a little bit more. Yeah, I'm not getting caught up again. And that this throws doubt on the purity of your investigation into the ensue. Oh, you still suspect me. Alright then, I ask that you point out what part of my investigation is incomplete. The other Interpol agents worked under the command of Agent Shidna. It is not possible that the reason the person K was chasing chose the 3rd floor was because that person knew there would be no other agents on that floor. Furthermore, we've come to see that Agent Shidna was only pretending to be investigating the ensue to the point of arresting K. In that case, there's one location that no one has yet to inspect. The team's investigation was incomplete because they failed to inspect this location. You! Hiya! Location, Agent Shidna, is of course the room you claim to have examined. I believe the room next to Mr. Cochin's office warrants a thorough inspection. Even if you do that, I doubt you'll find anything of use. I'll be the one to decide that. Detective Gumshoe! Get up in that place! Go! And do a good job. Don't fail me. Hey, Mr. Edgeworth. Do you really think that Miss Shidna's the ensue? Yes, if my logic is sound, I believe she is. I'm not going to let her get away with ruining the name of the ensue. Careful, she might pull a gun on you, kid. Can you prove she's the... This game is actually wild. Because, like, she just did, like, a whole makeover and everything. And I'm just, like, completely talking about this while they're talking about other important things. The detective has the brain for high science. It's crazy. Wasn't that mentally taxing? You had him use the same escape route as the ensue. But you find out by doing that. First, that's possible for a person to fit through the revolving wall door. Second, that by going through there, his coat was covered in ash and Ablaze ink. Who cares what his coat was covered in? It's not worth that much anyway. Girl, is it really worth so little? I believe that's actually quite a meaningful result, the value of which I'm about to prove. Mr. Edgeworth, I found some things you really need to see. With an S on it? Things? Oh. Things? Some makeup, a coat, and a pair of shoes, sir. Yeah, let's see. Some makeup, a coat, and a pair of shoes. Is evidence not in the room that you examined? Unfortunately for you, those aren't suspicious items of any sort. They all belong to me. They were getting in the way, so I stored them in that room. Oh. Thank you for bringing them to me. It saved me a trip. May I have them back now?
Hold it!
These items that the detective brought back are incredibly significant. I requested that we be allowed to examine them, and since you did the loading thing because I'm actually paying attention to you, game, I too shall save. You autosave, I save. They're my personal belongings, so you have no right to touch them without my permission.
Objection!
I wish to examine them for the sake of the investigation. But if you wish to deny us access to them, Agent Lang, let's hear your opinion on this. I say let them look at your stuff, Shidna. Lang! Shidna, let's put it all out and open. If you're really innocent, then you have nothing to worry about, right? I guess so. Alright, go ahead and examine whatever you like. After all, I have nothing to hide. Good. Now let us begin. So which of Agent Shinna's belongings are you going to examine, sir? Obviously the coat. Ooh. Appears you managed to stain your coat rather well, Agent Shinna. Yatagarasu, that K-Saw was wearing a coat. I'm beginning to wonder if this stain wasn't created when you went through the fireplace. Aha. No, you have it wrong. That suit probably got on my coat when I was helping the police put out the fire. And what about this dark substance around the hem of your coat? Oh, I didn't realize that the hem was that dirty. I'm sure it's just some water mixed with soup from when I was helping with the fire. I don't think so. You think you can get away with such a transparent lie? Yeah, don't lie to us, pal. The same pattern of dirt that got on my coat when I went through the fireplace. Oh, wow. We literally can just look at his coat right now and see it. This is crazy. This is crazy. Your words ring hollow in the absence of evidence, you know. I mean, look at his coat. Which I can. Well, how? You did a great job, Detective Gumshoe. Huh? Me, sir. What did I do? This coat. This is exactly the piece of evidence I was searching for. I'd been hoping to find the coat that the person K saw was wearing. And thanks to you, we proved that going through the fireplace would sully a coat. I don't quite get what you're saying, but I'm happy for the praise, sir. All that remains is for us to show with the dark substance. Let's burn it! Let's burn the coat. Because if we burn the coat, let's burn it. It should look green. I apologize. If we're wrong, we'll buy you a new one. Miles has money. He told us about that already, so I don't really see the point of mentioning it again. The point is that he spilled some ink onto the back wall of the fireplace at that time. That's why I apologize. Usually I'm like, hey, y'all, what's your opinion? But I'm in it. This is exciting. Let's go. The dark substance on this coat turns out to be Ablaze ink. It would prove that you and this coat went through the revolving fireplace wall. That's right. Sorry I clipped one of your wings, Yatagarasu, but we're not finished yet. Yes, I do. Bring me scissors. I'm going to burn it. Let's burn the coat. Touch the coat. Wear the coat. Or shall we burn the coat? Oh, this is fun. The bro is sweating. Yes, if you could please cut a section of the dark stained area for me, I'd appreciate it. Because I'll show you here and now what that dark substance is. Pop off, Miles. I'm sorry to do this, but I'm gonna have to cut your coat. I wasn't planning to wear it anymore anyway. Now then, if someone could loan me a lighter or something. Yeah, I bet you do carry matches. Let's see what happens. Oh, HD high def. Oh my goodness. Awesome. Ablaze ink is a product of wit crystal oil. And when lit, the ink produces a green flame. So, anything else you want to say for yourself? You killer. You're the fake Yatagarasu, the one who killed her father. About time you came clean, Agent Shinna. Should I say Callisto you, not CC. CC was just Callisto you. You're not serious, are you? Do I look like a joking thing? Aha. Callisto you? I've never heard that name before in my life. Come on, dude, stop playing. That manner of speaking and that attitude. You haven't changed a bit in 7 years. You're the defense attorney that killed Mr. Faraday and then tried to frame him for it. Oh, really? And do you have proof? You insist that I am this Callisto you woman? But you can't prove it. Take off your gloves, chick!
Objection!
Fingerprints don't lie! The light of dawn has arrived and it will... Oh wait, hold up, because Miles just said something crazy. Objection! The raven is a very unique bird, one that flies by the darkness of night. However, the light of dawn has arrived and it will reveal your true, ugly form to the world. Hook, line, and sinker. Enough poetry, I want to see some evidence. Give me your prince! That's something that the second Yatagarasu suit has preserved for us these last 7 years. Ah, never mind. Maybe it's her perfume! Do me the honor, Mr. Edgeworth. I will, okay, for we have finally come to the end. I'll prove her to be Callisto you with this and clip this Yatagarasu's wings for good. You could totally just take her fingerprints, but I guess that's not an option. Hiya! Oh, thank goodness. Did you see the way it paused? Did you see the way it paused? It will? Kay has reserved it perfectly for us. Surely you remember this bottle. It belonged to Miss Yu just before she disappeared 7 years ago. Naturally, this means that a few of her fingers... Let's go! Boy, am I... Boy, am I... Let's go! I heard from my father, Bernard Faraday, that if stored under the right conditions, a fingerprint can be preserved for decades. That's so true. Which means that your fingerprints are still on here, every last one. Oh, that girl's paying attention. Well, that girl said, we gonna keep this. You can clear everything up if we were comparing the prints on this to your own. Now, come on. Will you submit yourself to a fingerprint test? Aha. Oh, the lap. Oh! 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 Oh my gosh. She one of them. It looks like you've seen right through me yet again. Sending the biggest chill down my spine, Edward. Oh. So you've shown your true face at last. The way she pulled out the whip is crazy. This feeling of thrill, it's even greater than that time 7 years ago. Shouldn't you're... Lang, I really enjoyed our days together. You're an insanely strong, nice, kind-hearted idiot of a man. So you're a spy all along. A mole sent by the smuggling ring I've been chasing after. Someone who has been feeding them intel on Interpol all this time. Very good! Maybe you're not as big of an idiot as I thought. Ooh. Callisto Yu, the one who killed my father 7 years ago. You're her, aren't you? The fake Yatagarasu. That's right, Callisto Yu. That's just one of my many names. But even that is just a facade. Good evening, ladies and gentlemen. I am the great thief Yatagarasu. Callisto Yu, this time you won't escape, for this is the end of the road for you. Now come along quietly. You know, you're the one who left the strongest impression on me, Kay Faraday. And had you not used the Yatagarasu's gadgets, I might have never known who you were. But here you are, being a thorn in my side, just like your father always was. Ooh, the chills, I'm getting chills. Oh no, this is the same tone she took before she. Oh no. Okay, please don't do anything stupid. You will never forgive you for what you did to my father. You really are just like him. Mr. Faraday too possessed such laughable honesty. Yeah! Alright, Jet. Let's go ahead and save. What are you thinking? We got 1, 2, 3. What are you thinking? Alright, I got a couple of ones. Oh, I got ones, twos. Alright, let's just go through all three of them and see what happens. Burn Faraday. Ooh, hit another foot ass. Your name is Faraday the Autograph Sue. You're basically wiping out every single argument you made tonight. Oh, yeah. If everything we talked about tonight is nothing more than filler, and then go home, pretty boy. You're not needed around here. Agent Lang is correct. If Mr. Faraday really was the Autograph Sue, then that fact alone would cause a slew of contradictions. Really didn't have the Autograph Sue. Let's think it through one more time, alright? Because I literally got 1, 2s, and 3s, so let's just go for it. Let's see what happens if we say Callisto you. Mr. Edgeworth, didn't we just talk about this? Miss you said it herself that she's the real one, so you don't need to say it again. I suppose not. What in the world am I doing? He's gone down and think this through with a level head. Alright, so it's not Burn and it's not Callisto. Therefore, it's neither of them. Identity of the Autograph Sue is neither Burn Faraday nor Callisto you. By the same token, they are also both. What? How very perceptive of you. Girl, don't you get a gun to your head? Single person known as the Great Thief Autograph Sue never existed. Mr. Edgeworth. No, I refuse to believe this. The Autograph Sue is known to have 3 special skills. Skill number 1. The Autograph Sue always knows the exact location of the target object. And a lawyer would have the opportunity to learn the layout of client corporations. Skill number 2. The Autograph Sue always knows exactly how to disarm a security system. And a good prosecutor would be well versed in the ways of a criminal. And skill number 3. The Autograph Sue doesn't leave a single shred of evidence behind, ever. Hey yo, this is tough. It's only natural for the Autograph Sue to never leave evidence behind. Because the lead detective on the case hid it all away. You're the 3rd member of the Autograph Sue? You. I've been looking for you a long time. 7 long years, but I finally got you. Ah! Why, Mr. Bad? Long time no see. What happened to us? We used to be such a great team. If you were such a great team, then why did you kill him? Yeah, literally, it's your... Why, indeed. It's nothing personal, really. He was just another person I had to kill. How can you say that? You're weary of this, and it's about time for everything to come. I mean, he is right there on her back. This time I won't miss. You! Oh, bad shot. Thank goodness. Oh, so he was always aiming at her leg. This is a great find, Detective. It is, sir. Let's try pairing up this blade with this handle. I believe it's this one.
Take that!
I believe this blade actually belongs with the handle that was on the murder weapon. Hey, they fit together perfectly. This blade must have been taken from the crime scene when the knife handles were switched. Alright, I trust that you'll make sure that it's returned to Ambassador Plano. I believe this makes it perfectly clear who did it, Callisto you. The only time the handles could have been switched is just after Mr. Cochin's murder. So why did you do it? What? Can you explain yourself? because it's an engaging tale, Edward. There are two problems with it. Problems in what respect? What do you think my real reason was in allowing her to chase after me? It was also I could capture Kay Faraday. I mean, she just hates that bloodline. When I saw you using that device at Gatewater Land, I knew right away that you were Byrne Faraday's daughter. I became curious, so I researched a little into your background. That's how I found out that you were on the trail of the IRSU. So that's why you tried to pin Mr. Cochin's murder on me. Yes, I knew you would show up at this embassy tonight. So I thought to use you, but pinning the murder on you wasn't my only goal. You had another? Yes. Once I had you under arrest, I planned to search you. And take back the device that rightfully belongs to me, the true IRSU. You gonna take Little Thief away from me? 7 years ago, it was thanks to that device that Faraday was able to infiltrate this place. But he stole more than he should have. I had a tough time recovering that precious key. Oh, so she's always been a spy. You, that incident 7 years ago. What was the catalyst behind it? In the eyes of the smuggling ring, the IRSU was becoming a bit of a problem. It wasn't an especially pleasant assignment. Then why? Why did you become a member of the IRSU? Why? There is no why. I was destined to betray everyone from the very beginning. From the beginning? What is that supposed to mean? The person I take orders from hasn't changed, even now to this day. Whoa. Then the real ringleader is still out there pulling the strings. No wonder this is the middle. Are you done asking what you need to know? Because if so, we should probably get going. And you need to get to a hospital. I guess I should tell you then that I was the one who set the Ablaze embassy on fire. And why'd you do that? I suppose it was destroy all evidence of the counterfeit bills. That was what the smuggling ring was trying to do, but then why start two fires? Sorry, but I can't tell you anything about the ring. It's your job to complete your investigation after all. I've had my fun. Now it's your turn to enjoy the ride. Wait, I mean Miss Shidna. Yes. When I fell to the floor earlier, these fell at my feet. What about them? They're such pretty hair sticks that I thought, well, that I should return them to you. You can have them. They're of no use to me anymore. If you don't want them, you can always just throw them away. No, I want to keep them. Suit yourself. Oh, that's right. I almost forgot. Edgeworth. About the second problem I had with your story. I didn't kill anyone tonight. What? I'm not saying that as a sore loser. Think of it as a hint, if you will. Mr. Prosecutor. Yes, Agent Lang. Mark my words, I'm not done here and I'll be back. Oh, personal case, yeah. I may have been shot. But I'll show you just how dangerous a wounded wolf can be. Oh gosh. His anger appears to have negated the sensation of pain in his injured leg. Bro is limping. That is great. Not great in a good way, but I'm just saying, like, the fact that they set that up is great. Finally over, Kay. I feel like I've peered into her heart a little, you know? And it's so cold and dark and incredibly lonely. The person was giving her all these commands. The one who thought my father was a problem to be removed. That person is the real ringleader behind the smuggling. So we're not done yet. Mr. Edgeworth, because she said she didn't kill nobody. Can you hold on to these hair sticks for me? They're really pretty, just like the ones they were selling to the German Ninja show. But until this case is over, I don't think I can look at them without being overcome. Oh. I understand. I'll take good care of them for you. There's a bit of soil stuck on the ends of these sticks. Ew, I don't want that in my hair. So it's midnight, the dawn of another day. We've been doing this all night. Hey, Pops, thanks a bunch. You've really done a lot for everyone over all these years. Detective Bad, don't tell me today is the day. Yeah, it is. With this, I can retire in peace. It was down to the wire, and we almost didn't make it. But we did it. We solved everything. That's just it. We haven't solved everything yet. The ringleader of the smuggling ring. You, the Yatagarasu, was chasing after. The legend of that Yatagarasu is now over. Mr. Edgeworth, that bit of logic earlier. It was brilliant. I feel like I could leave it all in your hands. I'm counting on you. Should he go to jail? Because he is technically a dirty cop. Uncle Bad. Hey, don't take it so seriously. It's all just one big joke, right? Unfortunately, it isn't. Oh, come on, sir. She's just yanking on my chain. Isn't she, Mr. Edward? Detective Bad. Wait, no, you are no longer detective. Mr. Bad, I'd like to ask you about the autograph suit. Ah, you too, Mr. Edward. Mr. Edward, here. I should give these back to you. And you robbed me! Mr. Edward, I must apologize for last night. Sheesh! Yeah! We know you're a thief and you're a dirty cop. Wait a second. And you held Miles a gunpoint. Even if it's not something you want to hear. KG8 incident. It was a very emotionally trying case. We stood in that courtroom. Faraday is the prosecutor, and I as the lead detective. Faraday had evidence in his possession that would prove the defendant guilty. However, because it was stolen, the defendant was found innocent. You was the elder sister of the victim in the case. When the defendant was pronounced not guilty, she let out a great wail. Oh. The only way to bring someone like that to justice was to do so outside. Oh, this must be when they created the autograph suit. That's how we formed the autograph suit. And vowed to bring to light any dirty dealings companies had with the ring. Including companies that dealt with the Amano Group. Mr. Amano's conglomerates. We called ourselves the autograph suit and flexed our collective muscle. We exposed all sorts of shady dealings as a warning to the business world as a whole. By doing that, we were able to stop the higher-ups from covering things up. And then it was finally time. We had finally arrived at the moment when we'd find out the ringleader's true identity. It was then you literally stabbed us in the heart. And Faraday, he died for it. But why? Wasn't she the sister of the victim in the KG8 incident? After Faraday's death, I looked into her past. And that's when I found out that she was a phony. The victim of the KG8 incident, CCU. She never had a sister. What? That means from the start. Literally. Heck. Shinna wasn't the only fake name she used. Callisto U was also another pseudonym. At the very beginning, that woman was a spy sent by the smuggling ring. Dead gum! Sheesh! Trump card that we stuck onto this page of the case file. Please use it wisely. Trump card? That photo that we stuck on there, try peeling it off. Behind it slumbers a piece of evidence that Faraday hid away all those years ago. It's the mark of the autograph suit, but why? This is a director's card from the big boss. Take a look at the back. Borginian. That blood is from the victim of the incident, Miss CCU. Why is the cord adorned with the mark of the autograph suit? The reason why we called ourselves the autograph suit was because of the three-legged raven mark that the smuggling ring's boss used. Apparently, orders from the boss would come on these cards without fail. The person who received the order was supposed to burn it immediately after reading it. And apparently, it burns a bright green flame when set ablaze. Interesting. Yeah. We decided that whenever we stole anything, we would send a card along with it to the police. So that's what those white cards are. The great thief that used the mark that only those within the ring would know. It was our message to the ringleader. I see that we were only a few steps behind. Oh. That explains the black and the white versus the white. One more thing, Detective Gumshoe. I'm entrusting this to you. What is this, sir? This is what I was talking about earlier. During the KG8 incident trial, Faraday had this in his possession. This important, definitive piece of evidence. But I thought it was stolen. How do you have it? The person who stole it from us 10 years ago was a man by the name of Ernest Amano. Oh. And he had it locked and hidden away for all this time. But we forced him to tell us where it was, finally, after the other day's kidnapping case. Yep. This video. Well, don't come any closer. Oh. Same video as the one Mr. Portsman was trying. Yes, it is. Oh, this case. Everything is coming back. Sheesh. Amano was preparing to take on the boss someday. And the video was his insurance. Oh, so Amano wasn't even in charge. That's where the prosecutor comes in. He was to retrieve the video. On top of that, he was apparently instructed to sneak into your office and steal the trump card. You saw it for yourself, right? Yeah, it was black. The card that told him to preserve the evidence. Then that card was not the calling card of the ensue, but rather a directives card from the ringleader to Mr. Portsman. The two pieces together make for a strong weapon for whoever holds them. Evidence Mr. Portsman thought to withhold from me, and the one that you stole from my office last night. Both pieces are illegal, and for me to use either one is, whether you use them or not, is up to you. But they will be of help to you when you take on someone who is above the law. Detective Bad. There is no limit to the law, for it is the people who determine the limits to them. You still insist that, even now. You really are something else. I'll leave the rest in your hands. Now then, Detective Gumshoe, the handcuffs. I was about to say. Yeah, because you've been doing a lot of illegal stuff. Like, a lot of illegal stuff. Don't ever lose your detective spirit. Pops, why is this happening? This isn't justice. I mean, don't get emotionally involved. Now let's go. Yes, sir. Dang. Kay is having a rough day. Is this really the end of a legend? Perfect. That is the perfect place to stop. We are at the 2-minute mark, people. I mean, 2-hour mark. Let's see. Are we still in the middle or are we in the ladder? We're in the ladder. Sheesh. Alright, everybody. This has been an action-packed episode. Once it got kicking. I just saved. Back to title. I'm not saving again. Sheesh. I was wondering when the picture was going to change. Yeah. Sheesh. I have so many thumbnail opportunities, but I feel like they would spoil it. But at the same time, I kind of want to use them. I'm really curious. I'm really wondering, should I use the one? Definitely someone at gunpoint is definitely the one I should use. And I should change that other one, if I haven't already. Gunpoint. Or should I do the creepy laugh? The creepy laugh could totally be a thumbnail. That mug is creepy. Creepy laugh or gunpoint. These are decisions I have to make. Alright, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. I don't know if you've heard this today, but you're visible to somebody. Even if you feel invisible, know that someone sees you, know that someone loves you, know that someone is rooting for you. Guys, y'all are awesome. This is awesome. This is great. Okay. Let us cue the outro. And even though YouTube's kind of caught up, we're still going to do, it twice. Because at this point, why not? Before I go, do I have any announcements? I do not think so. Hope you all are having a wonderful year. Comment below and let me know, if you're enjoying the gameplay, if there's anything you actually want to see me play. It may or may not get played, we'll see. Or if it's one of the games I have before that I've been playing that you're like, go back and play it, let me know. You should like because the content's awesome. You should share because everyone needs positivity. And I just said comment, so you should subscribe because, and turn on your notification bell because you never know when I'm gonna go live, and you don't want to end up missing out. Because, awesome episode. All right. Thank you all so much for watching. This has been Invisyble playing Ace Attorney Investigations Collection. You all have a wonderful day and goodbye. Part 1 of the outro. My outros are always twice. So just in case, we're going to do it again. Alright. Should be caught up. Alright. I hope I did that right. Thank you all so much for watching. This has been Invisyble playing Ace Attorney Investigations Collections. You all have a wonderful day and goodbye.